Welcome back everyone, we have now got the illustrations for volume 30 of ReZero, and we have found out that volume 31 will be coming out in September, which means that the web novel will most likely be releasing soon. Per usual, I'm going to look at the illustrations and just talk about what's happening. Not only that, we have got new information with these illustrations, and I'll be going over that as well. So starting with the illustration on screen, we have Emilia's arrival to the city of Guaral. We can see that Priscilla has been attacked by Madeline, which breaks her jewellery and causes her hair to fall down. It seems it breaks her hair ornament. I'm not really sure because it felt like the light novel described Priscilla's gems breaking when she was hit, but in the illustration you can see that she has all three of them. I'm not sure if that's an error or maybe I misread something, but Emilia will then give Priscilla a ice hair clip to do her hair. The second colored illustration is of course when Abel tells Tarita to choose, and Tarita is the only person that can't walk forward, and of course Medium and Al can. What's really sad is that there was no illustration of the Great Calamity at all, as you can see from this illustration, and the others will go through, which is a shame. We then have an illustration of the fake Vincent, which is Cheshire Gold and Abel. I forgot what they were commanding here. I think it was to evacuate the city, but I remember they both said the exact same thing at the exact same time, which showed that Cheshire Gold is a very good body double. We next have, of course, Tanza running towards the Great Calamity, and Tarita shoots Yorna in the leg. Again, unfortunately, we don't see the Great Calamity or the Great Disaster at all in any of these illustrations, but, you know, it is what it is. We next have Madeline's Arrival, of course, in the alleyway. Even though the image doesn't look like an alleyway, we can see she's confronting Heinkel, who of course killed some of the flying dragons. And immediately after, we have when Madeline attacks Schultz and his eyes are on fire, and we don't really know what this is, but Priscilla sort of hinted that this is like the original version of the soul marriage technique. We then of course have Emilia and Priscilla fighting Madeline. As you can see, Priscilla's hair has been tied back up, or has her hairpin back on, which Emilia gave to Priscilla. And then we have Madeline attacking Flop. What's really funny about this is Rem is in mid-motion, she's in the middle of falling, so it just goes to show that Flop is such a wingman. We next have, of course, Otto's arrival at the City Hall with Mizelda. It's really interesting to see how tall Mizelda is here. And of course we have Rem with the Prime Minister of Wallachia when they were talking. Nothing really interesting here, but you know. And finally we have Flop's backstory from I believe the final chapter that we got in the web novel. And most importantly, new information. We see that Subaru is still a kid, and Cecilus was the person that helped him. And not only that, we see that Cecilus is also a child, which means that Obart got to him, which is really interesting. I'm not really sure what Tappy's direction is, but it seems like Cecilus might actually be joining Subaru and Tanza in their journey. So yeah, Cecilus is a kid, Subaru is still a kid, and that's one of the good things about illustrations, because you can actually see what's going on. But that'll be it for the illustrations. Let me know what you think about them, and I'll see you guys when the web novel starts back up soon. Anyway, see ya.